3 days ago, you did squats, and right now, you still can't sit down on the toilet without grabbing the wall. Let me ask you something. Why is the muscle group we rely on every day also the one that causes the most fatigue when trained? For decades, they've told you, never skip leg day. But what if I told you that science just proved that traditional leg day is physiologically broken? There are alternative exercises that activate the quadriceps just as much as squats, work the calves even more, and allow the body to recover in hours instead of days. When you squat with heavy weights, take a deep breath, hold it, and brace your core. That's called the Valsalva maneuver. And during that lift, your intra-abdominal pressure spikes to can exceed 200 millimeters of mercury. That level of pressure significantly restricts blood flow, returning to the heart. So, less blood returns to your heart, which means your heart has less blood to pump out. Then you finish the set and release that breath. And for a few seconds, your brain isn't getting enough blood. That's why you see stars after a heavy set of squats, because your legs contain the biggest blood vessels in your entire body. But cardiovascular stress is only part of the issue. Researchers Vincent and Vincent examined muscle damage following squats by measuring creatine kinase, or CK. Creatine kinase is a marker of muscle damage that enters the bloodstream when muscle fibers are heavily stressed. Your normal healthy levels should be between 35 and 175 units. That's your baseline. Now, after squats, trained lifters, people who work out regularly hit 1,349 units. And people who don't train regularly, they hit 3,272 units. That's 19 times higher than normal. What's more surprising is the timing. These damage markers don't peak the next day. They peak 72 to 96 hours after training and can take up to a full week to return to normal. But here's the part that really pisses me off. Walk into any gym and ask someone what the best leg exercise is. They'll all say the same thing. Squats, bro. King of exercises. Okay, but what does the science actually say? Scarabot and his team in 2016 did a massive review about when both of your legs work together at the same time. Each leg produces less force than if it worked alone. It's like if you and your buddy are both pushing a car, but for some weird reason, you both get weaker when you push together. Scientists found out that when both of your legs work together, each leg produces 7% to 25% less force than if it worked alone. So with traditional leg day, you experience high cardiovascular strain, significant muscle damage, long recovery times, and reduced force production per leg. Fortunately, there's a better option. In 2014, West and his research team tested heavy sled dragging and pushing. Participants performed multiple sets using loads equal to 75% of their body weight. The results were striking. There was no damage spike, none. Then they measured how long it took for the guys to recover. Instead of 72 hours, like with squats, their muscles were completely recovered in 3 hours. And muscle activation levels match those seen in heavy squats. When you squat, your lower back is under significant stress, especially if your technique is not perfect. The weight is loaded directly on the spine, which increases injury risk over time. With sled pushing, this problem disappears. Because the force is applied horizontally instead of vertically, the spine is unloaded, and the lower back barely has to work. Here's how to perform sled pushes correctly. Step up to the sled and grab the handles. Keep your arms almost straight, with only a slight bend at the elbows. Your arms are not pushing the sled, they simply connect your body to it. Lean your entire body forward at about a 45-degree angle, similar to the position you'd take just before sprinting. Keep most of your weight on the balls of your feet, with your heels lightly touching the ground. Look down at a spot on the floor about 10 feet in front of you. Avoid looking up or down at your feet. To move the sled, drive one foot forcefully into the ground. That single step pushes the sled forward. As soon as that foot contacts the ground, the other leg steps forward and repeats the action. You are not pushing with your arms or upper body. You are walking the sled forward using powerful leg drive. Throughout the movement, keep your core fully braced. Take a breath and tighten your abs as if preparing for impact. This protects your lower back and allows leg force to transfer efficiently into the sled. If your arms are burning, you are pushing incorrectly. If your lower back feels strained, you are either not bracing your core or standing too upright. The sled should be heavy. If you can jog while pushing it, the load is too light. You should move in a slow, controlled march, one strong step at a time, similar to pushing a stalled car. Start with a load roughly equal to your body weight and adjust as needed. Push the sled for 15 to 20 yards per set, complete 4 to 6 sets, and rest 2 to 3 minutes between sets. This exercise can be performed 3 to 4 times per week due to its low recovery cost. If your gym does not have a sled, there are effective alternatives. Incline walking is one of the simplest options. Research shows that walking at a steep incline dramatically increases glute, quadriceps, and calf activation while placing minimal stress on the joints. Set a treadmill to a 12–15% incline and walk for 20 to 30 minutes at a challenging but sustainable pace. Alternatively, find a hill outdoors and walk up and down repeatedly. No technique or complex form is required. Another option is high-resistance cycling. Studies show that slow, heavy pedaling can stimulate quad growth even without traditional strength training. Increase the resistance on a stationary bike and pedal at 40 to 60 revolutions per minute. Perform 10 rounds of 30 seconds of hard effort, followed by 90 seconds of rest. This creates intense leg stimulation with minimal muscle damage. The final option is hill sprints. While incline walking activates muscles steadily, sprinting recruits fast-twitch muscle fibers responsible for strength and power. Sprint uphill for 10 to 15 seconds, walk back down to recover, and repeat. 6 to 8 sprints are sufficient to complete a session in about 10 minutes. To structure your week, train legs 3 to 4 times per week. For example, perform sled pushes or high-resistance cycling on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. On the weekend, choose one day for active recovery using incline walking or short hill sprints. This approach allows you to stimulate leg growth multiple times per week without excessive fatigue, unlike traditional leg training that requires long recovery periods.
I hope you guys got lots of value from this video. If you want more videos like this in the future, then make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon. We're all going to win one day, and I'll see you in the next one.